Warning, this is a spoiler alert. Plots and first appearances will appear on this video. If you do not want any spoilers, please turn off this video right now. Thank you. Hello, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome. This is the week of September 28th, 2022 review of my picks for the week. A lot of great books this week. I barely hit budget, meaning I went close to $30, which is my budget for every week. So I literally hit about 25 bucks. Let us start with Chapter 1, Nothing Sharp in Sight. This is the first issue of Briar. What if Sleeping Beauty never got her happily ever after and instead had to save herself? The story of this is amazing. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great story. This is the second variant. This is the cover H, Stephanie Hand's variant. Very beautiful cover. Story is insane. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's great. It's set in a brutal fantasy world that time forgot that this isn't a fairy tale that you know. So basically the story is I'm just wanting to know what's going to happen in the next issue. A lot happens to this character. I think it is a great story builder and definitely one of my picks. Now, next one is Thunderbolts issue number 2. This is the first appearance of Ergo. This story was very kind of fun. I had a great time with it. It is a Marvel story. It is a story of introducing a character who is trying to do the right thing and gets mistakenly, mistakenly sought out as a person not doing a very good thing, and the Thunderbolts kind of cleared it up, and now he's a part of the team. That's a huge spoiler. But that's what the story is. That's what this book is. This is a beautiful American Chavez variant cover. This cover is done by Caselli, and it's a trading card. You can't see it from the back, but there is a statistics and a story of American Chavez. This is a beautiful book. They played the whole thing just right in just hitting all the attributes of this. Like, it's a card, it has the name and everything in the back. I wish I could show you the back. I've already, you know what, screw it, let's do it. Let's show what the back looks like. I think it's worth seeing it. Let's do it. I'm gonna break my own rule, and even though this is like the first episode here, and I'll put it back another time. Sorry guys, but these covers are so freaking tight, and it's great because they can't bend. Almost there. And I always use painter's tape because it doesn't stick really bad, and it does the job. So here it is. I'm trying to retain this comic book when I got it from Midtown Comics, and there it is. What a beauty, right? Story and everything, just like those old Marvel cards back in the 90s. Beautiful. Number 2. I'm telling you, man, when I bought this at regular price, I was very pleased, very happy. This is not key, but this is variant cover 4. And it's beautiful. I gotta really get off this issue because it's taking a lot of time on my episode here. But I must say, great detail, fun story. It's a Marvel story. It's an introduction of a new character. It does have a little value. And what I like about this character is that this character is similar to one of Thor's character created by Jack Kirby. And let me see if I can find him here. Just one shot. The first cover already had him in there. Oh, there he is. That's him punching one of the members. And that's him right there. That's actually his first appearance. It's reminds me of some of the Jack Kirby designs, how they sort of combine these sort of big hands and the very intricate faces that are very centralized. I just think this issue is amazing. Is it a collector's item? Absolutely. Is this comic book variant, a collector's item, absolutely hell yeah. And more importantly, this is the third variant, the second variant. There are 2 other variants and the regular cover, but this variant kicks ass, and I think it's a great variant. So let me move off of that because that baby is gotta get redone. Second here, I literally screwed myself up just to show you guys the back of this. Rhodey, issue 1. Very interesting story, and this one is by Dark Horse. And when I read this book in the store, I liked the actual path that this person has gone through. More than 35 years after his heyday, a former heavy metal roadie must return to the backroads of America to do the job he thought he retired from, Exorcist. But this time, he's not saving groupies and drunk basses. He's trying to save his daughter. This is a great start, and I can't wait till the next issue. I'm excited. I think this is a great issue. I'm not sure if this is the first appearance, but this is the first issue, so I'm assuming it's the first appearance. I've been around comic books long enough, never heard of this guy before, so I think this is definitely the first appearance. But the story is amazing, and I think it's going to make a great movie if found. Definitely something to look at. Oh, we got a beauty here. Flawed. There's been a lot of number 1s in this week, and I must say I'm pretty happy with this week. This week has made, and I've been trying to control myself not to overspend, but then the books that I got is the books I really wanted, and the things that I'm looking for in a book. This is the first issue of Flawed. This is a Bitterroot co-writer Chuck Brown and his superstar Prenzi, who did On the Stump, reunite for this ultra-violent, high-octane limited series, where Frasier meets the Punisher. Jem is a psychiatric, not psychiatric, she's a psychiatric, in the city of Setham, where corruption and brutality rule the streets by day. She uses the words to solve her patients' problems. By night, she takes a more direct and sometimes deadly approach. But when her practice suits her in the sights of a mortal serial killer, Jem finds herself embroiled in a power struggle that threatens everything she's ever known. This story is amazing. And definitely a pickup. This is a variant cover. This variant cover is cover B by Prenzi. And look at this. It looks like Teeth trying to eat Jem here. And I think the name Jem is awesome. I just think this character is well grounded. This is going to be a great book. Great start. Cannot wait to see what happens next. I'm hoping the story just keeps evolving and evolving, and with some nice little endings at the end of the comic book to make it very special. Jem is a great character. This book hit it down in the ballpark. Let's keep moving. 8 billion genies. Obviously, we're gonna get this baby right here. There's nothing special about this book. This book is literally, the story continues. It just does. This is a variant cover. This is cover B by Trad Moore variant. This is his variant cover. And this is a witness to the first 8 months. In the 8 months after G-Day, when everyone on Earth acquired a genie and one wish, the world has become a very strange place, full of danger and whimsy and more danger. And we need a hero. And there is the Idea Man. So basically, this story continues, and I must say this series is great. I think, as crazy as it sounds, every freaking issue has been great, and it is worth having in a collector's pile, especially the variant covers, because they're variant covers. But more importantly, the story is just there, and you know, Amazon even saw it as a story that they want to make into a show, which I think is insane. And I hope they do take references, but don't make exactly what the comic book is, because this comic book is its own little world. So I think this was a great buy. I couldn't get the first printing of the first issue. It sold out like hotcakes, and the prices for those were ridiculously way over than what I would pay for a whole week's worth of lunch in New York, of course. And the final one, at least, not far, is Thor issue number 27. This is the credits to these apps listed below on this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like.